Okay, in this video, I will show you how you can easily create this kind of interactive web map without using QGIS and other GIS specific tools. So this is just for quick sharing and demo testing. So yeah, let's try to replicate how can I do this one. So firstly, you need a geospatial data. So in here, I use three datas, YBS data, and township boundary data. So let's try to find YBS data, geospatial data. So here, YBS best data you're trying to find online. Like that, you can see that Open Development Cambodia, ODC. So go ahead and we can find and use GeoJSON data here. So in this tutorial, I will show you how you can create a best style. This is a latitude and longitude points. So I will download this one. Yeah, this GeoJSON data. And we need boundary data. So for boundary data, I will use Mimu boundary data here. So I will use this one, township boundary. Okay. So download and yeah, I will try to use GeoJSON. Right click and save. Yeah, save link as. Yeah, and then this is a township down dot GeoJSON. Yeah, okay. So now we have two geospatial data here. The tool we will use is Kepler.gl. Yeah, this tool. So Kepler.gl, you can go ahead and try. So I will guess that here. Okay, and here this type of data is accept. So CSV, JSON, and GeoJSON. Yeah, arrow and progress. In this one, I will use GeoJSON for spatial data. Okay, I will first by download the file here. This. Okay, open. Yeah. Now all the latitude and longitude point are loaded without needing any specific step. Okay, we will add another add data, and yeah, this township boundary. Okay, so we have to arrange these two layer. So boundary should be uh, under the long point. So if we want to highlight, this is a Yangon region, yeah, Yangon state and region. So we will filter. Uh, let's go ahead to this filter tab and add filter. So we will use boundary data. So which field we will use? So state, state. So we will try to find Rangoon, yeah, Yangon. So only the boundary of the Yangon state is filter. Okay, if we want to change the color, so we have to go back to this tab, layer tab, and just click this one. Yeah, we can easily change the color that we want. Yeah, like that. Then the boundary color is here. If we want to distinguish the township, part township, we can use that. The color based on the township, yeah, township pico or township is okay. Yeah, it's like that. So you can use the color palette as you like. Here we will use like themes. Okay, this is good. So you can also choose the blending mode of two layer subtractics and normal, and also the acidic. Yes, I like the edit one. Yeah, here you can easily go and check the like long point. Yeah, you can. So within 1 or 2 minutes, now we have a fully functional map. So what we need to do is to deploy this map for and sharing with our colleges. So we have to deploy. So before we deploy, we have to download that this map. Download. Yeah, we will choose this export map. Click. Then we will choose the HTML. This time, we don't have to use the map file access token. Just skip that. And yeah, if you want to give the viewer to read or to edit, so I will just choose the to read only. Okay, export that. It will download like that. Kepler.gl.html. So we will change the name to index.html. Okay, so this is because of the fine duplication problem. It's okay. We were trying to create a new folder for our testing. Well, map, uh, Kepler. Okay, here just moving this to this one. Okay, I will try to rename. Yeah, it's okay. Then what we need to do is for deployments is we need to create a public repository in our GitHub. So I will try to create a new one. Here you can give the name as you want. YBS map or YBS data map map like that. Okay, so we have to choose for public repo. No need to add a README or other things. You can add README as if you want. Okay, just click create. Okay, now we got a blank repository. So what we have to do is uploading the existing file. So just need to upload the index.html that we renamed recently. Here, this one, index.html. Okay, just click open and upload. Okay, so click commit changes. We will use GitHub page for deploying this HTML file. So just go ahead to the setting, then find the pages here, GitHub pages. Then we will deploy from the branch. Branch is main. So our index.html file is under main and the root folder. So just click save and wait for our 1 minute, around 1 minute. So you can check here action, get an action. So your uh deployments and GitHub page deployment is now running. So we have to wait to complete state. After that, you can get a URL like this one, like the one I showed you earlier. Yeah, like this one. This is my demo one. So you will and also like that. We will get this kind of URL after deployment. So we can share to our colleges and we can share to our friends to quickly check whether this map is okay or not like that. Actually, this is not for actual production level deployment. This is just for the demo and testing. So For other tools like QGIS and QGIS and other tools are you need to spend decent amount of time to get this kind of thing. Okay, so now our page deployment is ready. So 1 minute ago, go to the setting and page. Yeah, actually our site is ready here. This URL. So just right click. So we will open a little window. Yeah, just wait. Now our web map is already public and deploy on GitHub page. Okay, so we can easily explore. So all the things here. Yeah. So we can easily check like that. Yeah, this is other option like a 3D map, draw on the map, and the languages. You can choose this. Okay, this is just quick mapping. Here they use MATLib, the Kepler.gl actually they use for making this. Okay, now our web map deployment is ready. So that's all. So what you need is for summary, what you actually need is geospatial data like this GeoJSON or CSV or other supported format by the Kepler.gl. So just go ahead to the Kepler.gl. You can check here. Here, CSV JSON, GeoJSON, arrow, and Parquest. This is the supported map. And another one thing is the boundary data. Boundary data is I just use Myanmar Information Management Unit, the MIMU boundary data. So you can easily create this kind of map. Okay. So this is actually a view only, so we cannot edit like that. If you want to make editable, you can select the edit mode when you export your map. Okay, so that you can easily try other uh, option and data. You can also try their sample data. So yeah, so many things to explore. Kepler.gl is also have a GitHub extension. Uh, you can easily add to the your code session and easily preview without doing like this kind of step. I will try to create another tutorial for that Visual Studio Code extension and how you can easily visualize your geospatial data within your VS Code. Okay, so I will drop the required link to try demo testing. So